gotten a few questions about what it's like growing up with a public figure as a father, and I just thought I'd get on here and share a little bit about that today. I'm the second eldest of 5 siblings, and my dad didn't start to become famous until I was a teenager. My father did play in the NFL for the first 7 years of my life, but he was by no means a star, and we weren't wealthy or living a lavish life. We actually moved constantly, which was difficult, but also really beautiful. I've lived in Flint, Michigan, San Diego, Washington, D.C., other places. We even spent a summer in Germany when I was really young. And outside of the constant moving, our lives before that were pretty much your average middle-class family. When my dad became an actor, I had no idea how much our lives would change. I was just this shy, quiet Christian girl, and all of a sudden people were coming up to me saying, "Hey, isn't your dad in that movie?" It brought a lot of attention my way that was sometimes nice and sometimes wasn't. I'll never forget the first time this really cool girl in my class suddenly wanted to get to know me, and then I found out that it was because my dad was in the movies. That kind of stuff sticks with you. But then came the movie premieres and the cool parties and celebrity meetings and the more comfortable lifestyle, and also what I'd hoped would translate into more opportunities for me to become the artist that I've been dreaming about since I was about 11. As someone who was really, really shy as a kid, performing became my outlet to express myself and helped me come out of my shell. My parents are both highly creative people, and they've always encouraged me to pursue my passions, which is something that I feel really privileged to have had. But with that comes a certain expectation of excellence. I mean, after all, we had a perfect example of someone in our family who had made it. My dad was proof that if you worked hard enough, you could make it in this industry, and with the tools I'd been given, I should have been a shoo-in, right? But as I walked alongside other actors and artists who were doing the same things as me without some of the privileges that I'd had, I learned that there are countless artists that will never have their moment, not because of a lack of trying or talent or beauty, but because art is not necessarily compatible with the capitalist commerce system in America. Artists aren't given resources to thrive. We've normalized the idea of the starving artist, and they're expected to sort of make it through sheer grit and determination in a system that can ultimately decide their fate if one director doesn't think they're hot enough. I always knew that I didn't just want to audition and that I did want to create my own work. I've been a very observant and curious person from birth, and leaving my religion and cultivating a really beautiful life for myself in the tapestry of New York City only made that desire more apparent. But still, for many years, I was determined to be chosen by casting directors, agents, hell, even the men I was dating before I knew I was queer. Some part of me had something to prove to the God I was raised with, to my parents who had achieved great success and had high hopes for me. And after being told over and over again that I was not the right fit for someone else's vision, I'd had enough. I no longer wanted to shape myself to fit another person's vision. I've been cautious over the years to share my experiences because I was afraid of the impact it may have on my family, and also because I wasn't sure anyone would care. When people think they know you because your father is a public figure, it can feel hard to reclaim your voice publicly and feel like people really care about what you have to say. But I'm done trying to be chosen, because now I choose me. And as for the people who ask what my father is really like or what our relationship is, I'll just say this. Are you and your parents always in agreement? Exactly. Our generation is marked by going to therapy and breaking generational curses, and my situation is no different. I've had seasons where I've been no contact with my family and seasons where things felt beautiful and easeful. It ebbs and it flows. And add to the fact that my parents are these public figures, navigating family dynamics gets a lot more complicated. But here's the thing. My art is where my truth lives, not in the comment section. If you really want to know my story, don't just scroll for the gossip. Allow me to share it with you through my work. I'm not here to do an expose. I'm on my lemonade shit, like Beyonce.